He's saying I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of
Jones hit and the ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
From the 27, Locke. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Cardinals first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Locke. A quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Clock now on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Cortland Sutton. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard
line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
That That's the end of the first quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. That catch good for only a couple.
By number 11.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Juan Thornhill on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks first
play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Laviska Shenault, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
The kick
and he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Cardinals 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lock now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person when it's played well.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Gun now on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
There on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, a good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Cortland Sutton with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes...
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play there for Seattle. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Steps away to his left. He'll find Metcalf. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
At the 17-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Complete.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Jason Myers.
Laviska Shenault 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That ties the game.
Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Block, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Intended for Davante Adams. Incomplete. Sets up fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's locked. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Rodrigo Blankenship set to kick
Both
off.
these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jonathan Allen, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
12 yards. And it's third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Samson Ebukam providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now here's Michael Dixon, and surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded at about the 28. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now Jones. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Check 26, check 26, check 3, check 3.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's now 4th and goal.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. From the gun, Locke dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 31. Cardinals.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice with the
and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Locke. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Rolling. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Elsewhere around the NFL, they're in the 3rd at SoFi Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. And it's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Samson Abuka. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Block. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 of the 7.
On 1st down, Locke eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Gain of 12. And the Seahawks
running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
Going up top. That's caught inside the 20.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
All the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Number 14.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Leads to third.
He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. They'll come out in the pistol. Block working out of the gun. That's caught at the 3. No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 3 yards out. And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
If you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
10. At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seattle.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's up.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Locke flush to his right. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it